You want to kind of just
But careful your finger.
Yeah. Just kind of want to soften it up a little bit.
Heater?
Is it hot?
Not so hot, maybe more.
More? Yeah, this is it.
Mosquitoes.
Yeah, it's already getting softer.
Maybe 3 speed. Speed 3.
Oh yeah, the higher height.
Yeah.
If I'm burning your hands, let me know.
Oh, it's okay. I see warm and don't scare at anything. And I see like people die and born, like animal die and born. It's
There we go. I think that's actually all we need. You don't need to heat it up a whole lot, just enough to. See, there you go. Yeah, see, just a little bit. That's all
nice.
you need. And then we got to just screw that in with the nut driver or screwdriver. But yeah. And try to get if you get this screwed in while it's hot, then it gets a good clamp on it, like this.
You need better tools. I call your boss and say, buy Caleb. Як шуруповерт буде?
So like I said, we don't normally do install, right? So we don't normally have to use these.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's like automatically.
Yeah.
Okay, and
then you just have to thread tape on the valve.
Yeah, bell. Oh, rain, go away.
So now you don't need Southern Irrigation anymore.
Yeah. Oh, and you give.
You're gonna return it all, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Your boss be very happy.
No.
We, like you understand, we irrigation 2 AM all day.
Yeah.
And 2 AM night.
Okay, so it looks like with these valves you want to put.
Wife Konstantin say, don't go away to home. Вітер звіє, думаєш? А, ні, вода наповнилась водою, вона не звіє. Та там не так, ми перестеляли, щоб ти розумів. We have storm with field one time and 40 hectare
In Ukraine?
In Kyrgyzstan.
Okay.
40 hectare storm mixed type. And,
wow.
And we put new and 2 week next storm damage no, and we put new and have 95 tons per hectare tomato.
Wow.
I sent video for you.
Yeah.
Okay, it's open and clean all.
Exactly.
Pool.
So you have both. You're gonna have one of these on each end of each of those rows that you make.
Yeah.
And then you flush out the whole system. So you flush those out first.
Yeah.
And then you want to run the drip after you close those valves.
Yeah.
And you let it run through all the lines.
Okay.
All the drip lines.
Yeah.
Without any ends on the drip lines.
Yeah.
And once you flushed all those out, then you put these on the ends.
Yeah. And cut here 40 centimeter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And show me other way. Next step.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. And you're sure?
Best irrigation system. Для історії.
this stuff is way easier to cut than the white.
How many centimeter?
It's about 50, but this number here doesn't really matter exactly.
Yeah. It's matter like water, dirty water come and no, yeah.
This length shouldn't matter. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
length between the next two are gonna matter.
Yeah.
See, this stuff is really easy to cut.
Okay. And
You don't have to deburr this one.
many people have mistake, don't clean this, and this go away with filter and other part. This small,
That is a lot of rain. You don't get rain like that down by Red Deer.
yeah. Великий град?
That's what happens when you install irrigation.
Yeah. And ice. You see?
Oh, hail.
Hail. Jerry hail. Поставив.
Yeah.
How it's English? This? How name this?
Oh, clamp.
Clamp.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be bent, but in the sun it'll flatten.
Yeah. Okay. This 1 dюйм, yeah? This pool. 1 dюйм or what size?
What size is this?
Yeah.
That's 1.25 inches.
1 and 1/4.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this is 1/2 inch.
Yeah.
No?
Oh.
So that's how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And then this just screws.
okay.
So then just screw that in like that. So that won't leak there. And then just continue on with your 40 and then 140 or 120 now, right?
40 centimeters. Yeah.
So 40 centimeters how it starts.
Here
Yeah.
and next 40
So here,
centimeters.
let's just see how much that is so we know how much to subtract off of our cutting, right?
Yeah.
Because we got. So we've got 16 millimeter there, you see that?
16 or 16.
16 millimeter
60 millimeter. Yeah.
off of each side.
Yeah. Okay. Cut. Yeah.
Треба ножика купити, ось цей шланг, це.
А?
Ножа купити, щоб не було цієї попілки всередині.
Yeah.
If we cut all this tape though, it's going to be really hard to bring it out to the field because you want to bring this whole roll out.
Yeah, it's okay. We put one cut here. 40. No 40. You have
Yeah, so we go like
16. 16 here and 16 here. This size. Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't. So
Yeah. Start. Yeah.
Що треба зробити?
Ще поставити цей одну.
if we cut this tape,
Yeah.
then it's going to be really hard to take because you want to take the whole roll out there and then roll it out and then cut it on the field. It will make it easier to put it together.
Yeah, but here we have cut here.
Okay, and okay, sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can do one more then.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
А
yeah.
для чого тобі ще один кусочок?
Щоб це доконано було показати на відео. Правильно.
So we said,
Ну, щоб спарений рядок буде.
Хто це був?
Вчорашні гості.
Гостя вчорашня?
Добре, що тут бачите.
okay, so we said 40 minus 16 on each side. So that's 37.8 right there. Can you mark that down?
16 and 16, 20, 32. Yeah?
Yeah, so 36.2, right? 36.8 centimeters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will you mark that down?
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we're going to cut from. So let's just make a little notch in it so we know where to cut.
Cut finger.
Yeah. As long as we cut your finger, not my finger.
I have 10 fingers. Not matter.
Коротше, треба врізати кусочок, взяти із собою цей чорний,
А ми візьмемо цей кусок.
щоб ножа підібрати, бо є там є більші, менші, бити ножа.
My friend say my friend use special knife.
Oh, yeah,
with
a special
this.
knife for this?
Yeah,
Okay.
and very fast and accurately. I
Yeah,
don't know.
doesn't make a mess like that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if you have one, then you can use that too, if it works. Just I didn't have any knife big enough to cut this pipe at home at the shop there, so
Okay.
that goes on there.
Hot air.
Put that up there.
Я думаю, що вона ще не настільки підняла голову, що її побило, знаєш. Вона м'яка. Try?
I'm gonna just grab it from my elbow. This side. Oh yeah, that should be good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Цих хамотів він привіз, чи вони були?
Ні, привіз. How many need this you have extra or no?
Yeah, I brought extra for you. I brought 500.
Okay.
And you should need about 450 of them, so I brought 50 extra for you.
Okay. What size is this? It's
Should say on
SS
Here.
300.
It'll say right here.
Oh.
That's upside down. There you go. It'll say how many mil.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you just continue on, right? With more.
Yeah, and
We want to do one more? Put the one more T in there?
no, we put only this size. Put this, but don't connect this.
Okay, sure. Yeah, let's do that then. You want to heat that up then, and I'll go grab.
Гріємо далі. Try.
Okay, make sure that. Lined up. And did you understand how the caps worked for the drip line?
Yeah.
Yeah? When I said fold it and put it through the... As you were asking what they were, right? No, not that. Do you understand these now?
Yeah, it's like
Block of label, yeah.
two. This it's type I put here, and
No. No.
За двоє складаєш.
Here.
yeah.
This is your pipe?
Yeah.
So you fold it first.
Yeah. Only one or three?
Fold it once, like this.
Only
So
once.
that's the pipe end. And you stick it through here
Yeah.
until it's sticking out the end. This one's not going to fit through.
Окей.
Yeah, we
You
understand.
stick it through and then that'll kink off the end.
And this side only.
Like a centimeter.
Yeah,
Centimeter
one
out.
centimeter.
Так, бо я багато витягав, воно тече.
Yeah. Okay. And this side, it's put. You have a plan. Дай, будь ласка, план там. I need to understand where I must put this.
Sure. So, because you now changed the sizes, it did mess with things a little bit. But basically, you're going to have this in the center of each of these,
Yeah.
right? So,
Yeah.
if there's 42 rows, 21 rows of plants,
Yeah.
you're going to have it with 10 on one side, 11 on the other side. So just in the middle there.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be exact, just in the middle.
Okay.
Of this
how
run.
many centimeters this? You
Is
don't
the
know?
total length? No, I wouldn't know.
Um,
You can measure it once you put it together.
Here, right with two rows. Yeah.
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 You don't have to put it right there. Like this is kind of just more of a recommendation. You
Oh.
don't have to follow it exactly. So
Yeah.
you can move it over to one row or the other way one row in the meter spot, if you know what I mean.
Okay, and this I must type here,
Yep.
here,
Yep.
and must type here too,
All the-
white,
yeah.
and here too.
Yeah. All the threaded ones except for these little things. So there,
Yeah.
there,
And,
there, and there.
and this must be close here.
Yeah, we should see if we
Try.
can tighten that down. 'Cause
Yeah.
that- yeah, so it's easier to tighten that down with a wrench. Just makes a funny noise. There.
Okay.
So yes, yeah. And you have a couple sets of these somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, that's how that goes together. No Teflon on those.
Huh? Okay, it's understand. Yeah, and filter.
Filter.
Yeah, we packing. Yeah, package this
Yep.
and package this. When I how
How do you flush it?
flash it?
Yeah, sure. So when it needs to get flushed, this little red button will pop up.
Yeah,
And when the red button pops up, so this valve will normally be closed.
yeah,
You open up that valve
and
and you crank it around, and dirty water will spray out the bottom.
yeah, it's for clock or
You do both. So you crank it all the way up,
and other way it's
and then all the way back down, and then you let it go again. So it basically here I can.
Він розкручується і скручується, поняв?
Ні, він виходить в дві сторони треба прокрутити його там щотки.
Закрутити назад.
Щотки, да, це. А він розкручується отут. Його не треба розкручувати для мойки. Він автоматично, типу, це.
So this is your filter screen.
Yeah.
You can pull that off, and those are the nozzles that are spraying
Yeah,
it out.
it's like filtromat. Filtromat, you know what is? It's like automatically system, but have a brush and
Okay.
this
Yeah.
dirty.
And then this screws all the way up, so it goes up and then down.
Yeah.
So clockwise turns it down,
Yeah,
so it goes down.
how I understand it's finished this way. How I understand?
Well, it won't let you turn it anymore. It'll stop turning.
Ah,
So when you get
Not
screw
turn?
all, so
Okay.
you screw it all the way down.
not damage this, yeah.
No,
Okay.
it won't damage it. It's
Yeah.
got a stop, like a stopper on the bottom. So.
Filter. Okay, put
This way.
this way. Okay. How many mils this?
120 mesh.
Mesh.
Yeah, which is 130 micron. If that means anything, that's the only measurements I know
Yeah.
for filters. So
It's popular size or
yeah,
no?
it's what you need for drip.
Yeah.
It's the size you use for drip. So all the drip systems are using this size.
Okay. Who produced this?
Regulus.
Regulus. It's Regulus. It's what country?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know what country it's from. I want to say it's U.S.
US.
I want to say. I'm not sure. I've never looked into that company actually.
Maybe box right.
Yeah, the box might say it on there.
No, don't right here. Oh, here.
Yeah, there's your instructions.
Instruction. Okay.
So you'll always have that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if
It's not-
where
not
it's made
hard.
somewhere on here. Order in.
Okay. This is good. Close. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's just the plumbing for the red button.
Okay.
that's-
This is.
That's something to do with mounting, but it actually, if you look inside, it doesn't go anywhere. So just something that they added, but we never use it.
Okay. How this system put? It's sticks or
Yeah, if you have some of those stakes outside or whatever.
put sticks? Yeah. I put here sticks. 1 sticks and 2 sticks.
So with these guys here. You need a screwdriver to open it, but they'll clip around the 2-inch pipe.
Yeah.
So in there.
Yeah.
And then you can screw it onto something to hold it up. So
Yeah.
if you have a board or some stakes.
Maybe use.
Yeah, even this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then and the filter you can also put up if you want, or leave it on the ground. It works either way for the filter, because you have that.
Okay. And this part.
So this just fits right onto the bottom of there with those clamps, and this is just a filter to keep any debris out of it. But yeah, that just goes in the bucket.
Yeah. How connect this?
Here, we can open it. So this I'm not going to connect it right now, maybe, but so you stick it on there, and then these clamps.
Oh, okay.
They're like locking clamps there. So.
Why is it here have?
Well, you can get a different suction assembly for it, but this is the standard one.
Okay.
That sticks on there, and you just.
Yeah, I understand. Okay.
And that'll cap that off.
Uh-huh.
So depending on so you can plug both ends off if you have the pump somewhere else.
Yeah.
That way nothing can crawl in the pipe.
Yeah, or this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, understand.